Caldo Verde, Portuguese green soup. It's traditionally made with linguica, a spicy Portuguese sausage, potatoes and kale, sometimes collard greens instead. There are many recipes for Caldo Verde. This is my version. The red is Portuguese, so I must make it once in a while. For the kale, you really need to remove the thick inner stems. You just strip the leaves off, discarding the stems. Now I'm using a curly kale here. I think sometimes this is called dinosaur kale. And don't worry, it cooks down. They're really nice and soft. Now you're going to want to slice it and do it chiffonade style. Kind of roll it up and squeeze it and slice it really thin, trying not to slice off the ends of your fingers. Now for the potatoes, I used one kind of medium russet potato and one Yukon Gold potato. I peeled them earlier and put them in water. And then I cut them in quarters and then sliced them about 1/4 of an inch. I think I ended up with about 1 1/4 pounds of the potatoes. And then after slicing, I put them in water until they're ready to use. Now for the sausage, I use linguica, which is Portuguese sausage. A little spicy, though these weren't very spicy at all. Sliced them a little less than 1/4 of an inch coins. Now, for the vegetables, I used my little food processor. I put about 1 cup of white onions, about 1/2 cup of leeks, and 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and processed it till it was pretty minced. Now heat a large saucepan over medium-low heat. Add a little bit of olive oil. This step is optional. You don't need to do this as the linguica is already cooked. Then I added the sliced linguica and cooked it, stirring until it just starts to brown. Grab a slotted spoon and scoop out all the linguica coins, leaving maybe a tablespoon or so of the linguica oil. It's going to add a lot of flavor. Add a couple more teaspoons of olive oil and add your minced vegetable mixture, your leeks, onions, and garlic, and give it a stir for about maybe half a minute or so. Now season it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and this is optional, about 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Give it a quick stir again, and then add your sliced potatoes that were in the water. You drained them. Stir it in a little bit. Now add 1/2 cup of dry sherry, or you can use dry white wine here. And then 3 cups of chicken stock. Next time I'll use 4 cups because I did add another cup of liquid later when it was getting a bit dry. Give it a quick stir. It's over kind of medium-high heat, so you can bring it to a simmer here. Grab your sliced kale and add it to the pot. You're going to have about 4 cups here. And then push it down in, cover it, and bring it to a simmer. Once it starts simmering, take your wooden spoon and kind of stir it around and press the kale down into the liquid. Now take your browned linguica coins and add it to the pot. Now, I also decided to add more linguica, so I took the other linguica link, sliced it up. You don't need to brown it if you don't want to. It's already cooked. At this point, you're just kind of heating it up. Now pop the lid back on and let it simmer for maybe 10-15 minutes just to kind of cook the kale more, get it wilted and softened. Now's one of the most important parts. Taste it. Give it a taste. If it needs seasoning, then give it a little more salt, a little more pepper if you want. Now here's that liquid I added in because it was getting a little dry. You can use stock here if you want. And now we're pretty much essentially done. Let's eat. Grab your favorite Caldo Verde bowl. I love this one, it's so big. And ladle in as much as you want. Get enough liquid in there. Try not to get it on the bowl there. That's what the towels are for. And you can put any kind of garnish you want, but I use a little drizzle of olive oil. That really helps. And then a few drops of your favorite hot sauce. This is Cholula, or you can use Tabasco, or Frank's even. A little sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese, and a couple of grilled crostinis, and then you're ready. That is Caldo Verde, Portuguese green soup, kale, potatoes, and of course, linguica, Portuguese sausage. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. We'll see you again next time.